We saw dire data, or at least well below expectation, PMI data on Friday, Stephen, for a number of European economies. Italy already in a technical recession, Germany just dodging that. Does it get better or worse from here?
My sense is that in the short term it's going to improve, and the indicator that I pay most attention to is what's happening on the credit side. Credit came under pressure early in last year, and it just seems to be recovering at the moment. So my sense is that in the short term, at least, growth is likely to strengthen a little bit. You saw the ECB and the European Commission both downgrading their estimates for growth for the year as a whole. And I also think that when the rest of the world, when and if the rest of the world tips down and growth starts to turn more negative, Europe will not be proof against that. But as I said earlier, I think that there are some one-off effects from the second half of last year which will evaporate in the first half of the year. And of course, if we get a constructive Brexit outcome, that's going to change the behaviour of a lot of people in the manufacturing and supply chains who've been running excess inventories. And, you know, that's a depressing effect, has a depressing effect on confidence.
That's all being said, Stephen. Is it possible to see a rebound in Europe without some kind of rebound or turnaround or strengthening in China? Is exports to China, is that the key part of this story?
I think it's absolutely key. You're absolutely right there. And I think that the slowdown in the Chinese economy was it was a great deal more aggravated than people had expected last year. Chinese authorities are reacting, and my sense is that, in fact, this stems from conversations that I've had with our emerging markets team. Either the US-China trade conversation is going to end productively, or the Chinese government will stimulate further. But yes, you know, that is an important external factor for European demand. But let's not forget that on the domestic side of the economy, as I said earlier, employment is growing, unemployment is shrinking, real incomes are rising. Now, you know, you never look to the Eurozone consumer to go on a spending splurge, but it does mean that consumption is going to be very well underpinned this year.